Welcome to this demonstration of our upgraded text mining framework. Our goal, to turn dense, unstructured text into beautiful, interactive, and easy-to-read semantic maps. Before we dive in, I want to give a huge shout-out to Efthimios Mitkousis. His foundational work paved the way for this project, and you can find a link to his original video in the description below. Now, past versions of this tool were great, but they ran into some visual and computational roadblocks. The legacy system relied on the a priori algorithm, which struggled with deep mining and often hit massive processing bottlenecks. Plus, it treated entire documents as single blocks of text. Visually, this created messy, hairball graphs full of false connections based on simple word proximity rather than true meaning. To clean up that visual clutter, we had to completely re-engineer what happens behind the scenes. We swapped out the old algorithm for ECLA. ECLA is a depth-first search approach that skips the messy candidate generation step entirely. By intersecting transaction IDs directly in memory, it runs dramatically faster. But what really cleans up our maps is dynamic granularity. Instead of forcing a whole document into one bucket, you can now define your context window. You can choose document, paragraph, sentence, or our newest feature, semantic chunking. Before any lines are drawn on our graph, our NLP pipeline goes to work, scrubbing the text, keeping only the most important nouns, verbs, and adjectives, and applying TF-IDF scoring. Now, let's take a look at the new front end. Welcome to the completely redesigned Visual Analytics dashboard. The legacy layout forced you into a frustrating scroll gap, where you couldn't see your controls and your graph at the same time. We fixed that with this sleek split pane layout. Notice how the configuration sidebar on the left and the visualization canvas on the right are completely decoupled. This means you can tweak your support, confidence, and granularity settings while keeping your eyes right on the graph. Now for the fun part, visualizing the data. With hundreds of connections, we needed a smart layout. So, we implemented a physics-based, force-directed rendering engine that literally breathes life into the data. But a network graph isn't the only way to explore your data. As you can see right here, our interface lets you toggle between alternative visual perspectives. You can switch over to a heat map to see dense correlation zones, or pull up a beautifully organized chord diagram to trace multi-directional relationships. And if the screen still feels a bit too crowded, just use our live filtering. Thanks to our event-driven architecture, you can grab the sliders, drag them, and instantly watch your visualization purify itself in real time. We also wanted this to be a truly active workspace, meaning you aren't just stuck with what the computer generates. Users have the power to step in, interact with, and directly edit the underlying data or filter rules on the fly, tailoring the taxonomy to their exact analytical goals. To figure out which terms are the true parents in our hierarchy, we integrated a global weighted PageRank algorithm. Visually, this means central concepts pop out in deep, saturated colors, while highly specific subtopics fade into lighter tones. Finally, to ensure you can trust what you see, we built the evidence retrieval module. Just click on any line connecting two terms, and this modal window pops up. It instantly pulls the exact raw text snippets from the original documents that form this rule. It's not just a pretty graph. Every single insight is backed by transparent, verifiable proof.